Hello everyone. In this video we're going to be changing how we render these items here from the last video on this. So here we have each item and they are individually rendered in the code here. We have to do this multiple times. We're going to speed this process up by putting just these pieces of information into our React hook that we're going to make. So we go through that, and we're then going to use something called React Map to be able to do this and have this output each time. So let's get started. The first thing we need to do is we need to import something called useState. So we're going to say import useState, and then we're going to say from React. And this needs to be in curly braces. So we got that. And now underneath this function app, we're going to put in, and just before the return, we're going to put in const. And then we're going to say, let's just say data, and then set data equals use state. And then we're going to set some data in here in a minute. So what this does here is this is a React hook, and what we're doing here is we'll be able to access the data with data, and we're going to be able to set data with set data, and that's how it works. So we have our sort of variable sort of thing, and we have our function. So what we're going to do now is set some data in here. So what we need is we need the name, email, and phone. So we're going to put name and use JSON sort of syntax. We're going to say company A, and then we can put comma, and then email, company a@gmail.com, and then we can put the phone number like that. And then let's say we want 2 entries for this. So we're going to put a comma there, and then let's just call this company B. Like so. So now what we can do is we can copy this underneath, and we'll be able to change some of this stuff. So we'll be able to say here, what we're going to be able to say is for each item, we're going to say data dot, and then we're going to have name, and then here we're going to have data dot email, and then underneath that we're going to have data dot phone number. There we go. So now this isn't going to work because we need to now be able to iterate through these. So our code, our code is gonna go through each of these, and it's gonna say this is one element, and then this is another, because we put them in an array and there's commas between them. So what we can do now is use something called React Map. So we can say use these curly braces, and we're going to say data.map, and then brackets again. And we're going to say inside those first brackets, we're going to say L for element. And then here we're going to put a arrow function. And then there, we've got our data. So if we format this better quickly. Okay, so this isn't actually going to work because we're not looking in our data. We've already got our element here, and it's doing like a for each would in normal JavaScript. So what we need to put here, in fact, is L, because that's what our current element is. And what's going to happen is here we're going to have L equal to, for example, this bit. only. So yeah, that's what it's doing. Let's make that a little bit bigger. So yeah, now if we go back to here and reload, nothing is happening. So what we have is data.map L, and then here, and then we have tr blah 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 l.name l.email, and then l.phone. So that should work in theory. What we may have done is messed up the input slightly, although it doesn't look like it. Use state from React, and then we have data.map L. This is it. What we have here is wrong. It's not going to be curly braces. We need normal brackets. So if we go back here, now we can see it's working. And this is a much more effective way to do this than listing out each thing here. So what we can do now is get rid of this. And yeah, that should be working. So yeah, we got this now. And that's working well. So great. So thank you for watching this video. If it was helpful, please like the video. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.